Hello, folks. Timothy Phelps here with Phelps Can Help. And today I'm coming to you from my home. Doctor's orders is to try to keep my foot elevated and relax a little bit. It's kind of hard to do, but I figure I can get some computer work done, take care of some things that I need to work on anyway. So got my foot kind of raised. I'm in the recliner, one of the recliners here at home, and just wanted to bring to you today's show. Again, if you have a topic or a question that you would like to see discussed live on the air, email me at timothy@coachphelpscanhelp.com, and I will address the questions or the topics live. Of course, anything confidential will stay confidential. Again, that is timothy@coachphelpscanhelp.com. Today, I want to talk a little bit about your happiness and doing things for yourself. The reason this kind of got brought up is, of course, last week we talked about the grass not being greener on the other side. And we talked about several different scenarios, but the one that seemed to stand out the most, just based upon the calls, the texts, the messages on Facebook, was the part when it comes to relationships. And I know several of you are reading the book, the love languages. So, congratulations there. Keep it up. But there was a couple comments that was made that I started hearing multiple times. And I talked to a couple people right then, and we kind of discussed these things. But I wanted to kind of address one comment and one question that was mentioned during some of these conversations. Of course, I'm not going to mention any names or anything. And actually, several people that actually made comments similar to this as well. So I just kind of wanted to talk about these just for a moment. So the first one was, he or she needs to read this book too. Okay, so first of all, I completely understand that. And my advice would be to read it together if they will. Talk about what you're reading with one another. Discuss how to love one another in their love language, to love one another better. That would be the absolute best thing that you could do. And it could make the world of a difference. Now, I understand sometimes the other party will not do it. Well, you do it anyways. And I say that because a couple of things. One, lead by example. Maybe as they see that you're actually doing it, because maybe in their mind, they don't think you'll do it, or they don't think that you'll keep it up. Who knows? Or maybe they're just not in the right state, or they need to be right now. And maybe they need to see that from you. So lead by example. Be the change. Maybe they'll come around and they'll begin trying to. Maybe they won't, but in the end, do it anyways. Hope for the best. Stay positive. Do it for them. But the biggest thing is, folks, is don't do it for them. Do it for you. Do it for you too. You will become stronger. You will become a better version of yourself. And that is ultimately a major thing, to always be trying to become a better version of yourself. So yes, do it for them, and hope that you lead by example when they come around, or hope even better that they do it with you and y'all can communicate and talk and become stronger together. But if not, hopefully they come around and in the end you can. But again, in the end, whether they do or whether they don't, you're doing it also for yourself, to become a better version of yourself. Now, the other thing that I heard was, he or she doesn't make me happy. They don't make me happy anymore. So why should I change? Okay. Your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever your situation is, they do not make you happy. No one does. No one is responsible for your happiness. Can they Do things that help lead towards your happiness. Yeah, makes it easier, so to speak, for you to be happy. But they are not responsible for your happiness. You and only you are responsible for your happiness. So, again, do it not only for them, but do it to become a better version of yourself. You are responsible for your own happiness. And then, not only that, in everything that we do, folks, we should be working towards becoming a better version of ourselves and living our most epic life. So, I hate that you feel you're in a situation where the other person doesn't make you happy. But again, you're responsible for your own happiness. There are going to be things that they do that you don't like, that may drive you crazy. And sometimes if you truly sit back and think about those things, and it's then you begin to, what's the word, you begin to focus on those negatives. But if you really think about things that you love about the person, or that made you fall in love with the person, then ask yourself, are those little things sometimes that big of a deal? Now, I understand people are in situations sometimes where there are big things, and sometimes you're in toxic situations, and it is best to walk away. As much as, I hate that. I know, there are times. Sorry, my computer's moving around because I'm trying to steady it on a pillow since I'm not at a desk right now. Uh, I forgot what I've said. Gotta love when that happens. Um, but you there are situations where you may not be in the best situation, and I understand that. But in the end, when you think about the things, you focus on the things that you love about the person instead of the things that drive you crazy, because we're all going to have things that drive each other crazy. And really ask ourselves, is that really that big of a deal? I know I mentioned a few, I don't know, maybe a month ago or maybe longer. I can't remember how long it's been, but I was talking about how, is it really that big of a deal if they throw their clothes on the floor instead of throwing it in the basket, which isn't that far away? Because if it's something that drives us crazy, is it really that big of a deal that we can't just walk by, as we're walking by, pick it up, throw it in a hamper? I mean, I know it's can be frustrating, but is that something so big to allow it to fester within ourselves, so that we are end up having a dislike, or even a disgust towards a person that we love, that we fell in love with, because there's so many things about that person that apparently we do love, or we did love. We need to find that again if we can. But in the end, like I said, you're responsible for your own happiness. Everything that you're doing, try to always be becoming a better version of yourself. Work towards living your most epic life. And if you're ready to begin seeing the positives in every situation, no matter whether it's a good or a bad situation, if you want to be able to see that positive, if you're ready to believe in yourself more, to have more confidence, to truly believe, if you're ready to begin manifesting opportunities in your life, if you're ready to begin living, truly living and experiencing your most epic life, Phelps can help. And I want to invite you to go to my website here, www.coachphelpscanhelp.com/epic-cruise. We are having our epic cruise January 31st through February 4th on a cruise ship heading to the Bahamas. We're going to have an event on the cruise ship, and I want you to be there. So go there today. Check it out. If you got any questions, reach out to me. I'd love to have you come out, take part in this cruise, learn to be more positive in every situation, learn to believe in yourself more, to have more confidence, to manifest opportunities, to become a better version of yourself ultimately, and begin living and truly experiencing your most epic life. Phelps Can Help, and I hope to see you there. Y'all have a blessed day, and we will speak to you soon. And remember, if you have a question or topic that you'd like to see discussed, email me at Timothy at, how can I do this? CoachPhelpsCanHelp.com. That was kind of hard to do. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll speak to you soon.